Recognize that your mental health is so important. If you don't, then I promise you'll be so distorted. Stiffened by your thoughts, that's a mental rigor mortis. I'm on a hard mission and it won't be aborted. Assorted memories will seem to be your remedy, but in your darkest hour, form into your enemies. Trust your gut, judge people off their energy. Cut them off quick and fast, they are limiting.
You're listening to the Expect Effect podcast, where the concept of self-care is our primary focus. Consider this an acknowledgement of feeling the birth of every great idea within you, a completely judgment-free zone. This is your weekly dose of me time, and I'm your host, it's just Nakia. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, we understand that life is hard, but self-care doesn't have to be. So sit back, relax, and unwind as we together uncover ways to truly expect better, do better, and believe better. Man, thank you so much just for coming back for another week. I am really excited to get to the end of the first season, to get started creating new and different things and finding ways to further improve and enhance this platform. I want to thank you guys so much. It has been a wonderful ride from our first episode on my phone in the closet to now having new equipment, a Voyage Dallas interview. Many opportunities lie ahead of us. We've had some amazing guests. I mean, just some stellar, spectacular faces have been on this show, and I'm excited for people that are to come. We have 3 more episodes after this, and then we're done with the season. And we'll be back when we come back. I'm just gonna say that. I'm really excited to explore different avenues and really introduce myself as a brand independent of the show and explore that some more. So really, thank you so much. Your continued support means everything. Keep sharing the content, keep listening, keep telling people you know to listen. We have had a really stellar first season, and I can confess that I'm a little burnt out. So I'm excited to take a break and venture out into some new things and learn some things, just really test my hand. That being said, this week we're going to be discussing what it's like to be a creative in the midst of quarantine, but also what it's like to be a creative in the midst of relationship, and what that means in the sense of keeping your individuality, keeping pursuit of your passions, and remaining true to yourself really throughout the process of your life, your professional work, and even engagements that you have with people that you connect with. It's a matter of being you in an us situation. So we're going to really dive into that with my guest that I have here with me. I'm excited to be producing this episode, excited for the final episodes to air. I'm excited for everything that's next, even in the middle of all of the craziness that is the pandemic, that is being unsure, and that is a definitive changing point in our lives. We also do just want to quickly say rest in peace to Little Richard and rest in peace to Big Andre. Both two powerhouses, and then also Betty Wright, which is just shit. Like, damn, 3 deaths back to back, just kind of a weird scenario. It seems all of our legends are also exiting 2020. So maybe this just really is not the best year, but it can still be your year. Life is what you make it, no matter what's going on. That being said, let's jump right into the show. My guest for this week, if you would, just go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nera. I'm a makeup artist / makeup brand owner. I post makeup on Instagram, so you can follow me there at _NeraBeauty. Hey.
How are you?
I'm great.
Okay, that's good.
You know.
Sounds like you had a little static there, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I just want to...
Sorry to the people listening.
Yeah, I know, that's terrible. It's wild that would happen on your introduction.
It is.
But talk a little bit about, I guess I talk about you relatively often, but for people that wouldn't know you or anything about us, I guess, kind of fill them in from your perspective. I think they're kind of tired of mine.
Well, our perspective. Okay. Well, we're together. I'm Nakia's girlfriend.
Interesting.
Yeah, she gets on my nerves if you can't tell. Yeah, I'm 25.
Old.
About to be 26.
Old as shit.
Wow. Coming for me, huh?
Yeah, cougar.
But yeah, I do makeup. I post makeup on Instagram sometimes.
How is it you have so much patience to do that, yet so little patience in life?
Wow. Okay. You know what? The fact that I thought that was about to be a real serious question, I was like, wait,
No,
what?
no, I'm being dead
Honestly, I have no idea.
Because that takes so much patience.
Lately I haven't had much patience for doing makeup or patience for you. So,
wow.
It's just been a moment. It's been a wild time. Also, we're in quarantine. Could you imagine?
Wow.
It's been wild.
Yeah, but I mean, everything's copacetic still, in its own way.
Oh yeah, everything is great. Everything is great. I'm doing great. You're doing great. We're doing great. It's awesome.
But I guess kind of spinning off of that, because I haven't been in the highest creative outlet space of mind either, I would say. Here and there I have these spurts of energy where I feel very creative. I know you've been working a lot on your business planning, your business model, and building your structure, kind of in spurts also though. So what does that look like for you?
Right now I'm just super focused on launching my own makeup brand this summer. And so that's really all I'm putting my focus into, but it is pretty hard to stay motivated, especially in quarantine. I just feel I just feel I don't know, I don't have any creative ideas or anything lately. But watching Nakia do this podcast and stuff, y'all, it's super inspiring. So, usually I watch her do this or all the other stuff she has going on. And that's what's really been inspiring me to even write down ideas or do little things here and there, just because I can see her working towards something. So it's okay, I need to work towards my goals as well. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing. It's just trying to stay as focused as I can on that.
Yeah, I feel, and I think focus is an interesting word, because I can lack it so quickly if I become bored or drained or run down. And to your point, respectively, I have been doing this show and I've been trying to do other things, and I'm tired. Shit. I just want to do something else for a little while, branch out and explore the things that we've discussed at home, of course, and just really continue to venture out creatively. It has been really, really cool, though, to see you work on your business model and just to see the way your mind works in terms of things I don't understand. I try to know more, but
it's okay. You know plenty. You know what you need
I know
to know
enough, bitch.
And you know a lot on the business side, which is very helpful to me.
So we mesh. We're the left and right sides of the brain, even in
clearly
life.
I'm the better side.
Whatever that means. You're the side that would stroke out. So fuck you.
Okay.
But it is an interesting dynamic, and I think there is some feeding off of one another. If I see you working, then it's oh, okay, I can do something. Or I see you grab a book, or you want to read something, or the only thing I don't get inspired to do is cook or clean.
Right.
But anything else I see you doing, it's a driving force for me. But I think the thing that inspires me the most is just how good you are at catching yourself in the bounds of our relationship. I feel it's very rare that I have to have a conversation or say something along the lines of hey, do you realize what's happening? I feel you have to have more of those conversations with me. because I can be so caught up in like different things, and it can be hard to pull my focus. But you have a very strong way of remaining consistent and balanced and just being a person, but still a partner. Not that you don't have moments, but like, what has that process been like for you?
I mean, like, I feel the same way about you, like all the stuff that you just said. I just feel like it's a good balance between us. And also, like, our communication is really good, and we worked really hard. So, like, yeah, like, I'm gonna say that because it's true. Like, and I'm proud of us for like all the work that we put in. But yeah, I just think like us being like having open communication always is super helpful, of course. And another side note though, like for what we were talking about kind of earlier, like staying focused and working during this time, that's another thing that kind of like keeps me focused on my business plan, or just like keeps us in general focused. I feel like it's just because work, like I don't want to work where I'm currently working anymore. So it's like I have to get something going for myself. And, you know, especially like during this time, y'all, for real, like I got furloughed because of, you know, this whole coronavirus situation.
Bullshit, bro.
And then I got brought back, but it's just like draining, like,
yeah, I didn't get my stimulus shit.
You know, it's just like stuff like that, like constantly happening. It'll just make you feel like, okay, this is clearly not the path I want to be on, or not the path I feel like I should be on. So I'm gonna like try to do everything I can to change it, you know, of course with God's help. So
yeah, and I think that too kind of speaks to just the growth and the hustle of the show. Like we've been off balance so many times, or a time or two where like you were doing well and maybe I wasn't, or like I was doing well and maybe you weren't. And it seems now we're approaching the season where you just like you're in the final stages of like making sure your paperwork's in order, which is really dope. That was a weird situation. You know,
that story's gonna come one day, like down the line. I'm definitely gonna have to
getting disrespected.
Get that off my chest.
And we're in the process of putting together a production. This is Tanera's first podcast. She's never really jumped on the mic or anything. Yeah, so I just put her on the spot. She also volunteered.
She's super annoyed with me, y'all.
No, that's not true.
It is true, y'all. Like she gets so annoyed with me. Like everything I do is wrong.
Hold up,
y'all. Everything I do is wrong when it comes to this stuff. Like I'm just, you know what? I'm trying though. Like I feel like I'm doing okay.
Crack is whack. You make too much money to ever smoke crack. Why would you do this?
Crack is whack. FYI. But no, seriously. I just want to throw that in there, y'all.
No, she's being melodramatic. But it is her first show. I'm glad to have her here. If you can't tell, we like to give each other a hard time, but not even a hard time. We just clown around a lot.
Right.
I think I play too much in comparison between the two of us.
I agree, but you know what's funny is that like people that know me who don't know you, of course they're gonna like, you play way too much in there, and I'm like, you haven't met Nakia. I thought I played too much as well, but I actually have toned it down just a slight.
It's like she has to mother me. It's terrible.
Oh
it's like,
jeez, I don't want kids, by the way, so I don't understand why you are just. Why? Like I don't.
Oh fuck. I pay bills. I go to work.
Right. So you are a child. You just act like one.
Are
you responsible?
I make sure you eat. I make sure these lights stay on.
Whoa, fam. So do I. Who be in here whipping it up? Y'all, I'm a chef now.
I'm so good on DoorDash. Get the fuck out of here.
She is good on DoorDash, y'all, but not as good as me. But good, you know. You be messing up sometimes on the orders, but it's okay.
That's fair. I think one key to just remaining balanced in a general sense is one, kind of eliminating the idea of balance. Once I did that, it was a lot easier for me to plug in and just be more engaged in my relationship, what I needed to be, and say like, okay, like screw this thing, or I'm going to better prioritize this thing, and my family needs me right now type of thing. When I started looking at it as a matter of what's a priority versus what's really not a priority in comparison. So that's been huge. Prayer's been huge. Faith has been huge. Fun. Like you try to have as much fun as possible. You try with yourself too, and just like making sure you do things that make you happy. We've learned to compromise with one another and share in different instances. Wow. We're learning to meet halfway, and learning that we want to meet each other halfway. So that's cool. But it is a process of remaining true to self, remaining consistent, remaining. Just know that it's okay to tell your partner no. It's okay to do things independent of one another. It's okay to have space from one another. It's okay to not like the same stuff. Like we're not going to be watching TV at the same time tonight.
This is something we are struggling on, okay? Because listen, okay, y'all getting some real tea in this episode, but like not too much. But okay, so I'm like a movie buff. I like to watch TV, all that type of stuff.
Make it sound like I don't like movies.
And, no, she does too. But like, I really be deep into some stuff. Like, I could binge anything like all day. And Nakia will not watch stuff with me, and it's really frustrating. Like, I be getting TV. So mad. She be watching a TV that she wants to watch. But yet earlier I say I didn't want to watch something with her, not because I don't like the show, not because I'm not interested, just it's on at the same time as a show I like more and other stuff I like more. And then she's like, I don't like when I have to figure out how to react to things you say that I don't like. And I'm like, what did I say that you don't like? And she's like, you don't want to watch this show with me. And I'm like, what? You do it to me all the time. But it's okay because we're working on it. And I'm probably going to watch the show with her, y'all, because I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean, you don't even have to.
No, it's okay. I'm going to watch it. We're going to watch it.
She made that sound so extra. I literally was like, yo, I realize I'm working on reacting to hearing things you say that I don't like, in the sense of, I think sometimes we can have this really off disposition that our partner needs to constantly cater to and or please us or agree with us. I think we can have that disposition with anybody we like. Like, it'll piss you off if your best friend disagrees with you, or doesn't want to do something you want to do. Like, you get mad at your mom. Like, in close relationships, we feel like people closest to us should act a certain way.
Right.
So I think, like, it was really a general statement for me, like, oh, like, just in the sense and bounds of us, I'm working on how I react to things I hear that I don't like, and to your point, realizing when I'm also in the wrong or at fault or have done the same thing.
Right.
So it's all a process and a navigation of those things. We just wanted to dip in, have a quick conversation with you guys. This has been less scripted than I thought, but a really, really dope experience. I'm happy that I have it. I'm happy to have all of you listening. I'm happy to roll into the last 3 episodes big, strong, and structured. Thank you for supporting me, for recognizing that self-care is truly a priority, that you matter, that you're important, and that the work you do is a reflection of you and everything that you put into yourself. So thank you for letting me be a part of that. I'm excited to share my upcoming projects with you, excited for you to see Tanera's upcoming projects, and for you to see more from us together as we work to put something out I think you guys are really going to enjoy, to capture more of our personalities. Thanks for rocking with us today. Just remember to remain focused, remain consistent, have fun, and recognize that something has to ground you. That may not be faith, but for whatever that it is for you, make sure it's healthy, make sure it's right, and make sure it's of you. You can find me at It's Just Nakia on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can find Tanera.
You can find me on Instagram at _NeraBeauty and also _NeraBeauty on Twitter. But yeah, I just want to say, like, thanks for letting me come on the show, babe. And I hope you bring me back because I liked it and I like you, girl. But yeah, Y'all should definitely follow me though. I got a lot of cool stuff coming soon. Makeup related, if you're into that type of thing. Even if you're not, you should still follow me because you know somebody who's into makeup. And so yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff coming this summer. So stay tuned.
It's gonna be a fun summer. I might have you back on this show.
You will, because you love me and I love you.
I do love you. And really quick before we wrap up, I would say the overall gaping theme is work. It's a matter of work on self. It's a matter of work in relationship. This is not for the weak or faint of heart, bro. Like you gotta want what you're in. And then when you do realize that and you realize it's benefiting you and it grows you and it challenges you and allows you to express yourself and be free, and it's truly a matter of reciprocity. You got a tight inner circle, a good crew that does really come with the bottom line of work. So just keep putting that work in on yourself, on your home, on your surroundings, on things you don't like, and the things you love. This has been another week of expecting better, doing better, and believing better. We will see you next Sunday for another round of self-care. This has been hella chill, so y'all, I promise we'll be super structured next week. But in the meantime, take care.